What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another TDurrShoots video. Thanks for tuning in. Right to the right of me, camera left side, we got my boy Dezz. And in today's video, we're gonna be shooting a mini documentary of Derrick, because I do a lot of photo and video with Derrick, his main photographer, videographer down there in the nightlife scene in Chicago. So I'm gonna be going over some gear that I'm gonna be utilizing for this documentary, some audio, some lighting. I'm gonna be shooting on a BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera, shoots in 4K. I'm doing this for my class project and I have to shoot on this camera. It's my first time really ever, well, my second time utilizing this camera for a video shoot. I usually use my Canon R6 for video shoots, but we're gonna be using this camera today. Other than that, let's get right up on it too. You ready?
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So I'm about to, we originally had one spot that we were gonna film, which was over here, but I'm gonna be filming right in the back over here. So the skyscraper of Chicago, all the skyscrapers are in the back. All right, guys, so originally we shot this part of the video about a week ago, and I was gonna do a voiceover for this part of the video. As you can see, I'm setting up aperture lights, putting the softbox on there, and I set up some audio as well. Had everything set up. I was gonna do a voiceover, but it became too windy on top of the rooftop this day, so this is why we basically rescheduled this shoot to do it again. But we used one scene from this section here inside the documentary, which came out pretty dope. As you can see, I set up my camera on top of my backpack. And I got some like handheld cinematic movements, which turned out really good, because I was not using a tripod for this, as you guys can see with this setup here. And then you guys can see some of the footage here from the BlackMagic Cinema Camera as we go back. Lighting equipment in one hand, tripod, boom, pole, shotgun. All right, so I'm gonna be utilizing some GMV, Great Video Maker lights. We're not using any Amaron lights. Essentially, we're gonna be using, I believe, just one light with a softbox on it. That's all we're gonna need, because we got some ambient light right above us.
Smelling good.
It smells really good. So whoever's cooking up over there.
Oh yeah, she's cooking over there.
The same thing as last time, yeah.
There's some steak people up there.
Hey, we gotta get you some, man. But it'll be okay. The light is still soft, that's all we want. We got one nice soft light right here that'll be shining right there, because it's actually gonna be in the background a little bit more. I just bought this tripod recently.
That thing like it costs $1 bazillion.
It cost 200. Yeah, 200, and I got it on sale. In this part of the video, I'm setting up the tripod, setting up the camera, getting my compositions right, and I set up the light on one side of Derrick's face, but I realized that I was playing with the shadows and I wanted to shoot with the skyscrapers in the background, and the light was interfering. So I moved the light in the back side of Derrick so he can get a little rim light to the back of his half of his body, so it can be parted out from the city. And I like this look a lot better than when the light was previously on the other side of him. I wish I would have pressed record so you guys can see what it looked like, but I just made the choice to move the light behind him. I'm resetting up my tripod here, recentering everything, getting the composition right with him. See, with this scene here, we make it a little bit more cinematic by creating a lot of depth with the distance between our subject and the background. As you guys can see, the city is miles and miles away with all the skyscrapers, and Derrick is up front. That blurs out the background, which makes our scene a little bit more cinematic. Also, with Derrick playing nightlife in Chicago, this scene right here is going to represent this documentary to make the story a bit more stronger. Originally, I want to shoot on the shallow side of his face, but since we have ambient light right here, and I really want to get the skyscrapers in the background, I don't have any flags, so we're not going to flag it off. Knuckle from a C-stand, with the boom pole holder in there, will work just fine. Audio recording device, as you guys can see right here, I'm using the Zoom H4n audio recording device. The settings were already preset that I had in there. I'm gonna throw in the SD card. From there, we'll be ready to rock and roll. city.
My top 3 favorite clubs as of right now would definitely have to be Prism, Celeste, and probably like.
Of course, we got to get some drone shots of the beautiful city of Chicago.
The blades spin out, right? Hope nobody out, y'all. Hope nobody out, y'all. That's cool as fuck.
Super dope. As long as I don't lose it and fly into a building.
Nice as shit.
At the building, and then it's gonna reveal the city too.
That's dope as fuck. Look at the pool over there. That's dope. Yeah, you finna get a A+++++++.
Okay, that's a shot right there. All right, so here's some scenes from the BlackMagic. The first day that we were shooting, basically I went behind the scenes with Derrick. We went inside of his apartment, and we got some more up-to-date behind-the-scenes footage, some B-roll footage of Derrick getting his music together, downloading his music to tell that story to go along with the documentary, with the questions that I'm asking for the documentary as we skip forward along here. So y'all, as we make our way on over to Celeste, which is the nightclub venue that Derrick is playing, he's opening up for the club, so it was not a lot of people there when he opened up, but as the night later escalated, it started to get more people inside the club. But I've only recorded one behind the scenes clip that you guys will see, and all the other clips were recorded in the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera. So I also had clips that I've recorded over the course of the years with Derrick that I'll include as B-roll inside this documentary to add more to the story as I'm asking him questions. I've also had that idea in mind, so anytime you're basically doing a documentary, you want to get all the behind the scenes of everything. Tell them to go through their camera roll, all the footage that you may have. You need everything to tell that story visually, instead of having all the A-roll, which is the interview part of your subject talking.
My name is Dezz, and I got into DJing by having this conversation with one of my friends and not really knowing what I wanted to do in life. So he suggested me trying out DJing. From there, I networked, met other DJs, met people in the nightlife, and that's pretty much how I got into this industry now. Some things I like to do in like my process is more of me just being like laid back and chill. I like to, you know, be laid back and relax a little bit before I go out to my nightlife sets and everything. And then I prep with some new music to download and just, you know, what I'm aware for the night. Just simple things like that, you know. I like to have a chill night before I go out to the nightlife for sure. Favorite / biggest set that I have done so far in the city would definitely probably be, it would be Prism for sure. Prism is by far the biggest and the most people that I ever played in front of in Chicago. My top 3 favorite clubs as of right now would definitely have to be Prism, Celeste, and probably like Joy District, open format. Those are my top 3. Mainly, I play a lot of house music. That's also what I produce, because I do produce music as well. So I'm pretty much like a house producer. So that's mainly what I play in the night. And that's mainly what Chicago clubs are really interested in, is house music. You know, and it also brings people together in the club. Everybody loves house music, especially when it's like remixes of other like hip hop songs or like a reggaeton song. So it's more versatile rather than just playing like, you know, hip hop, which is open format. I feel like my style of DJing shapes the scene because the music, like the house music that I normally play, you know, a lot of people know the music. I play like a lot of like remixes of hip hop songs, or like, you know, early 2000 R&B songs, or like just, you know, sing-along. So I feel like people hear my style of DJing, my music that I play, it catches everyone's attention because they realize the song that I'm playing, and it's easy for them to sing along. The thing that I love the most about DJing in the nightlife in Chicago will definitely be seeing everybody come together and enjoying the music, the house music, even my own music. That's probably like the biggest thing for me, is seeing everybody vibing to my music that I created. It's just like a really good feeling, to be honest. Well, my goal is to continue making great music that everybody can enjoy. I eventually want to like make it to the bigger clubs in Chicago. I mean, I know I already played at some of them, but I still have a lot more to check out. So a lot of my goals will probably be to hit those top clubs in Chicago, start doing like more of the bigger venues like Radius and stuff like that. So Tyving, how did you get into photography? Like now I'm still calling you Ty May. I can't get your name right. We could do a reverse, like a DJ interviewing a photographer. That's what we could set that up. We should do it behind the scenes of what TDurrShoots do when he's not working, or behind the scenes when he's not, behind the camera doing videos. He be out taking tequila shots with me, drinking his, what is it, pineapple? It's pineapple and tequila. Oh my.
Driving, editing, and eating at the same time.
Exactly. Excellent multitasking, driving this thing while eating.
That was hilarious. I gotta say, we do have a good time out in the nightlife scene down in Chicago. Overall though, hope you guys enjoyed the documentary with Derrick. It's about a 2-minute documentary, very small, very minimal. It was the length that I had for the project, the least amount of length, and I wasn't gonna go overboard with this documentary simply because I didn't need to. Also, this is my second time making a documentary. First one I made was with DJ 80s. It was about a 30-minute documentary. That one was very long. It took me weeks to complete. This mini documentary here was only 2 minutes. It took me literally, I could finish this in a day. And then obviously after you do more and more over time, it becomes easier to do, but the process can still be lengthy, dealing with getting all the files, importing all the behind the scenes and sound effects and all that other stuff. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was also my second time utilizing the BlackMagic Pocket Cinema Camera. I've been feeling very inspired now with going for a more cinematic look with my videos. I've always wanted to do that. I came from Sony first, but now I switched over to a Canon R6. And now utilizing this BlackMagic Cinema Camera, it's sparking some inspiration in my head now. So maybe I might be looking for some more lenses or potentially another camera to shoot videos with. You know, the creation never ends. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next ones. Like, comment, subscribe, your ideas and thoughts down below, and we go.